Silks and the cowrie shell found here suggest trade with Central Asia, the Eastern Mediterranean and the Red Sea. It's possible that Arab traders, by this route, made their way to Yorvik to sell their goods. Slavers may have come to Yorvik from Dublin and elsewhere, bringing with them the spoils of their raids or battle victories. Slaves were an important part of society all over Northern and Western Europe at this time. It looks like this slave trader is trying to make his way up to Coppergate. But before we get there, let's have a look at some of the many craftspeople working here in the city. Here's Sigurd. He's using animal bones and antler from deer to make some everyday objects such as combs, comb cases, scales and bone pins. Making a comb from antler could be very time consuming, as the ones found here were made from many pieces riveted together and then decorated. We know that the Vikings liked to keep themselves well groomed, as we found many combs in the excavations, as well as items such as tweezers and even ear screws. We'll now head away from the river towards the street of Coppergate and meet some more of the people who lived and worked here. Ahead, you can see a simple, single-story building. These older houses were built from posts and wattle and had earth floors and thatched roofs. Most of these houses went out of use in the middle of the 10th century when they were replaced by the oak-plank buildings that we'll talk about later. These early houses were built end-on to the streets and had long backyards with rubbish pits in them. It's not likely that they grew much food in the yards, but they probably kept animals there, such as those pigs you can see in the pen by the fence. From the many pig bones we found here, we know that Viking pigs were quite short and had a long snout like a wild boar. Pigs will eat almost anything, so would have been a great way to turn household waste into meat. Here's the blacksmith's house. Look inside and you can see his wife by the fire. Grummy, the blacksmith, is teaching his son how to sharpen a knife he has just made. Viking smiths were masters of their craft, and here in Yorvik they made everything from needles to beautifully ornate crowns. Now we go across to the next property and visit his neighbour, Uni, a woodturner who lives in one of the new-style wooden plank buildings. Uni is making cups and bowls by turning wood such as oak or ash on his pole lathe. You can see all the wooden core waste from the ground, which children may have used as spinning tops. By the way, it's this trade that many think gave its name to Coppergate, the street of the cup makers. Another building is being built behind Uni's house. Here, the cellar is being dug out and lined with oak planks before the upper story is added. You can see a stack of turfs over there that are going to be used to roof this building. Looks like the builders are having a rest though. This family also look like they're taking a break. The children are being taught to play Nefertiti by their grandfather. We found a wooden gaming board with lots of playing pieces made from bone, wood and iron, so it must have been a popular pastime. Let's go back towards the river where big trading ships appear that have come up from the North Sea. Here, traders are unloading their goods alongside fishermen who need their cash. Goods and raw materials from across Britain, as well as rare and valuable items from further afield, were brought into Yorvik here. Iron alloy bars from Britain alongside amber, sharpening stones and Eurocybry from Scandinavia, and good wine from the winery.